Here, the long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowles, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Missouri Tigers offense has the football first here today. We've got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs is going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
With the catch, it's Coleman. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, my gosh. This defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop after a huge play. Brings the ball to the 35.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On the ground, it's Hardy. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything we prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hodges. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Mizzou offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The play fake on first down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands. We saw it right there on full display.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Looks like Navy will have the first down.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now, they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Spotted at the 38. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this. Here's a carry for the fullback. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And Kirk, is Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grab behind the line, it's Chapman.
Bro, their offense is not fucking good. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain. As a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle there, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on Kirk. Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. QB keeper all the way.
Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. And here's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's Coleman.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gets loose. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep the...
Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Missouri.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take his knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Navy offense comes back out of the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the run, it's Bryant. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They don't make the third down yardage. Here comes the punt team. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
Chris, why not save your best for the big stage? And this guy's doing it. He's now over 100 yards receiving on the night. How about this last one? Diving out to make this catch. That might be his best play of the night.
Game moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. That's caught. It's Hardy. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
It's a quick grab. He stops just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just time enough for one more play in the half. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway.
I sit here and I say, yes, I love. I can say I love Big Booty Latino. How do you figure that?
Bringing it out. It's Hodges. The tackle at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Is that because you're a Big Booty Latino?
Here comes the Navy offense back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of
He is
possessions.
my favorite Big Booty Latino. He's my second favorite Big Booty Latino. Still good on you. I've heard about that. I still think you're a beautiful lady. Little thick, but I like you thick. I mean,
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Chapman. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Yeah, just as my city does. Big Booty Latina is not a crime to say that, officer.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all are...
earns the first down.
I hate this fucking
Well, this
game.
is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, it's play action. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Second down after that completion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll toss it to the right side. He breaks free. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick spin on the run. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter play. And Kirk is Missouri with the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Leaning on the run game here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Tackle made after just a short game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Missouri now in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Navy offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They'll try the option play here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pass caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here's the option play. The quarterback still with the football. No, they're stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Hardy. And that run produces a decent game.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Running with purpose. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance. Be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Attack on the PAT again. It's 28-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Defense is coming after him. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Missouri. This offense cannot be stopped.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line.
Hey. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to get your hands off my...
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
I'm going to give you 10 minutes to get your hands off my...
First down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down.
I'm going to give you 10 minutes to get your hands off my...
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. The first down marker, they see yr1 at the 20. Minutes slow developing. yr1 knocked down by Love after a pickup of 1. After delay, yr1 with the hit football. Developing. yr1 knocked down by Love after a pickup of 1. After delay, yr1 with the hit football. Cody Thomas from the gun, cutting back to yr1. They're going forward. This ball, yr1 at the road, and Thomas pushes his way down to the 19-20-yard line. The play of his first pass, and on yr1. Right side action, Smith, perfect. At a gain of 12 up to the 40-yard line. Got those numbers over 90 yards to touch. This time, though, Scott. 7 shot and given one. Left side, the power football. yr1 take on McDonald. The left corner. We've got the center. Got the football. Up the middle. Oklahoma. First down again at 10. You're in the rear fence, right there from left side. We get that shoulder, another first down. Fish missed him. There's that snap. Flip arms. About 8 yards. In the finger of the T-Rock. Get the number of the ball.
Let's get out there, boys. Let's see. With our powers combined, we might be able to bring it back. We might be able to bring it back.
That's a throwback show.